That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's day 2 of our trip to the French Alps, and we've headed up to the top of the mountains this time. We're on top of a lift called the Sarenne, and we're getting some pretty awesome views down into the valley. We came up in this big cable car, and we're getting the views over the top of the mountains. And at the back there's a load of cloud inversions, and I stuck on 135 and got a few shots down there. You can see a village down in the bottom, and it looks really cool over on that side as well. I've got a feeling there's another viewpoint on the other side, so I'm going to grab a few pictures here, then we'll head over there and see what else we can see. Oh, look at that cloud inversion over there.
This is the view I remember. Okay, I'm going to go over there. Okay?
Yeah, I'm going to go over there too. Leave stuff here.
Yeah, stuff here, yeah. Not ready for that.
There's a viewpoint there.
Going down there?
I've planned there. You okay there?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Slippy.
I'll stay here.
Just come onto the other side of the lift, and the view on this side is pretty cool too. There's another cloud inversion off in this gap here. I've got a shot with 135, like a portrait there and a landscape shot there. I might quickly swap over to 24-70, then we can get from them jagged rocks to this mound here, and I think that'll work pretty nice. But we're going to do a 16-kilometre black run down here, so we should get quite a few viewpoints down here, so we'll stop if we see anything. Merci. A little bit slippy.
La glisse?
Oui. Just the top bit.
Non mais avec chaussures comme ça c'est normal. Ah oui, d'accord.
Yeah.
On va essayer d'y aller. Hein.
Yeah. Watch him do it first. Get the camera out. Just drop down a little bit, and we're more level with the cloud inversions now, and just come up onto this bit just to the side of the slope, and we're getting this view through here, and there's like really dark rocks, and you can see underneath the clouds. So we're getting this gap here, and these dark rocks contrasting nicely with the white, and I'm liking this area here. So I'm actually using a 24-70 quite a lot today, and I've gone for a frame sort of like that, and it's working pretty nicely. I think I'm going to leave the 24-70 on for now and use that for a bit. I'm not going to be able to do like the tripod shots like I usually do, just because it's a pain, to be honest, and it's really bright, so you don't really need to. You're getting that fast shutter speed at ISO 100, but I'm going to grab a couple here. Them clouds aren't going to last all day. As that sun comes out, that will all burn off. So we'll get different views this afternoon, but drop down, see what else we can see. Sorry, I'm going to be a pain in the ass today.
We may only do this once, it depends on the weather. Better than most of this while we're on it.
I'm being a bit of a pain in the ass with my dad today, but I'm glad we stopped there, because that hill is in the way now, and we're dropping down here, so you've got to make the most of the views while they're there. So far, this hasn't been too bad though. It's been relatively relatively easy. But I assume it gets a lot harder down here. So we went down that run. It wasn't actually that bad. It was just quite long and it was quite monotonous at the end. We just went on a flat track down through the woods, but it was quite steep at the top. So I think this afternoon that'll all be quite mogully and quite horrible to go down. Yesterday we were photographing these mountains. These were covered in clouds yesterday, so today it's just like really pretty and it's really nice to look at, but I don't think it's quite as like photogenic as it was yesterday. So I think I'm just going to spend most of my time skiing this afternoon. Then if we come across anything that jumps out, we'll stop and get a picture then, because yeah, I think that'll work out better rather than trying to force something. So we're going to spend a bit of time on this side in the sun, and yeah, we'll see where we end up now. It's been a little while since I had the video on, but we skied on that side for a while and it was really nice, but I didn't get my camera out. But we've come back over to this side and it's the same mountains again. I think they're my favourites, but down in the bottom there's a cloud inversion, and when we came over this, like we got off this lift and came over here, that's the first time we stopped and said, wow, look at that. So we're going to grab a picture here. There's also a few clouds up on the tops. So there's these clouds here, like in a big patch. There's a few wispy ones up on the top. And I've used 135 to pick out small areas. It would be nice if this area here wasn't like there. Problem solved actually. We dropped down from where we were before, caught a lift, and we've come over to the side of the valley where them big clouds were, and it's worked out really nice. There's another layer of clouds that are rolling in right to left. We've got the little ones that are up on the top. So I did stop up there, and what I tried to do was a panorama in this area. So hopefully we got an area like that, but you can get a shot with the 24-70, which is working out really nice here. And it's not really getting many man-made things in, which is what I look for. But I think this is a good way to end the day. It's gone really well today though. We did have a few problems getting back over here. We're on that side of the valley, then the run that we chose to get back on, that got closed. That plan didn't go very well, did it? Just closed it. And then we went to get on a chairlift, and that got closed for 20 minutes because one of the chairs was broken. And it's the kind of chairlift that you don't really want to get stuck on, because some of them are kind of weird here. They drop down first, and then your balls go into your stomach, and then, yeah, you don't want to get stranded on there for 20 minutes. But fortunately, it worked out well for us. But I'm going to get a few more pictures here. Then we've probably got 30 to 40 minutes left, so if we get any more pictures, I'll put them on to the end. But fingers crossed tomorrow is just as good, and I'll see you then.